this African Union now. There is no time to waste. We must unite or we perish.
Yesterday was the African Union's Day, 25th of May, 2025. Yes, the African Union was established and hosted their first ever meeting in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia in the year 1963, 25th of May. Yes, and the most powerful and iconic speeches of all time in the African Union Summit came from Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah. He has the most iconic and the most powerful message ever delivered in the African Union meeting. Yes, because he is the mastermind and the founder of that particular union called African Union, the AU. Do you understand? And yesterday, a whole lot of activities went on, including protests. Including protests. Yes, yesterday on the 5th of May 2025, the African youth took upon themselves to do or to protest or to demonstrate on the streets of the continent of Africa, most especially in Ghana. They named it Walk with Ibrahim Traore. In fact, the youth of Ghana have decided to do or to use all their strength, all their might to protect Captain Ibrahim Traore, because they know that African Union's Day, the whole world is watching the continent of Africa because it's their day. That is the day the African Union was established. Do you understand? So they use this as a stepping stone to demonstrate this, particular protest, to show the whole world that they are doing or they are fighting against Western imperialism and neocolonialism. And African leaders, most of them gave speeches to their fellow leaders and the youth of Africa. But the most powerful one also came from Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the current president of Ghana. In fact, I don't want to waste much of your time. Before you begin with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's speech, then after that, we enter the streets and you listen to the kind of message and the kind of warning the youth of Africa was giving to the West and America to back off and leave Africans alone. Do you understand? The Jamaicans represented, the Haitians represented, Ugandans represented, the African American represented, our brothers in the Zanzibar represented. Do you understand? So without wasting much of your time, please take your time and watch this particular video from head to toe, and you will understand. And in fact, you will never leave this particular platform without liking this video, because unless you don't want the unity or the improvement or the development of Africa. Thank you very much. If today is your first time on this particular channel, kindly subscribe to this channel and make sure that you share this particular video to your fellow African. Our main goal is to unite Africa and expose all puppets in Africa, and make sure that black people across the globe and across the world have become united so that we can stand and fight against new colonialism and Western imperialism. Thank you very much. Let's watch the video.
Fellow Africans, esteemed leaders, brothers and sisters of the African continent, it is with great honor that I address you today on the occasion of Africa Day 2025. As we gather in Addis Ababa and connect across our vast continent and beyond, we celebrate our resilience, our rich heritage, and our unwavering spirit. This year, our celebration is particularly significant. The African Union has declared 2025 as the year for justice for Africans and people of African descent through reparations. As the AU champion for this critical cause, I'm deeply committed to working with you all to achieve this vital objective. For too long, the legacy of slavery, colonialism, and neocolonialism has cast a long shadow on the lives and progress of Africans and people of African descent. These historical injustices have left deep scars. Reparations are not merely about financial compensation, they are about acknowledging the profound and enduring damage inflicted upon our people. They are about confronting the uncomfortable truths of our past and taking concrete steps to rectify these wrongs. We seek justice that encompasses a comprehensive range of measures, including official and unequivocal apologies from the nations and institutions responsible for perpetrating these historical injustices, addressing the crippling debt burden that continues to stifle economic growth in many African nations, a direct consequence of exploitation and unfair trade practices, providing resources and expertise to empower African nations to achieve sustainable development and participate fully in the global economy, returning stolen artifacts and cultural treasures that rightfully belong to our heritage, investing in the educational initiatives to promote a deeper understanding of African history, culture, and contributions to the world. This is not a simple task. It requires courage, determination, and a unified front. It requires us to engage in meaningful dialogue with those responsible and to advocate tirelessly for our rights. I call upon my colleague African leaders, civil society organizations and youth groups, and members of the diaspora to join hands in this important endeavor. Let us work together to build a future where justice prevails, where the wounds of the past are healed, and where the potential of every African and person of African descent is fully realized. Let Africa Day 2025 be a turning point. Let us reaffirm our commitment to building a continent of prosperity, opportunity, and equality for all our people. Let the pursuit of reparations be a testament to our resilience, our determination, and our unwavering belief in a brighter future. Happy Africa Day. Let us move together, united in purpose, towards a just and equitable future for all Africans and people of African descent.
Traore, if anything should happen to him, the entire world will have to deal with us, the youth. Hands up, Africa! Africa must be free! Hands up, Africa! Africa must be free! So we are here today as an AU Day, not for joke.
Not at all.
We are here to send a message to the entire world that we are ready for them. An eye for an eye, a boot for boot. You kill one, we kill 10,000. You kill one, we kill 1,000. And no government of Africa can stop us. Because this is the revolution of the people.
Exactly.
We are not going back. What belongs to Africa must belong to us.
Exactly.
Yes ago, I asked my wife, Ibrahim.
It means a lot. You know, it is a statement, okay, to the rest of the world. This actually is contributing a lot to the fight of to African liberation. Because when you look at how the former leaders were being taken down, it is because the people are not awake.
Yes.
And those who are awake, they were very few and they don't have the medium. You understand? So since they don't have the medium, the imperialists used the platform to manipulate the larger part of the majority, and then they went in and they took Gaddafi. Kwame Nkrumah was gone, Thomas Sankara was gone, Patrice Lumumba is gone. You understand? But today, as we are rising up and saying no, they can't go beyond what they are doing right now. It is our ignorance that drives their victory. But today we are so knowledgeable. You understand? Information is everywhere. So we are also using the medium to tell them that my friends stay there.
Yes.
So this is actually contributing a lot to the fight.
So is this the first and the last time this is going to happen?
It's going to continue so long as the unity of Africa and the liberation of Africa is concerned.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I am one of the slaves that was taken to America. We have witnessed the murder of Malcolm X. We have witnessed the murder of Martin Luther King. We have witnessed the exile of Marcus Garvey. We have witnessed the murder of Fred Hampton. We have witnessed the murder of Huey P. Newton. And now the conditions in America is an almost post-apocalyptic condition of when everybody who has ever stood up has been murdered. And now the same government has now put the same order on Ibrahim Traore. When General Langley got on TV and said Ibrahim Traore is a danger to the people of Burkina Faso and we need to go over there and save the people of Burkina Faso from Ibrahim Traore. That is a kill order. That is the same message that they put out on Muammar Gaddafi. Ibrahim Traore. I am one of the slaves that was taken to America. We have witnessed the murder of Malcolm X. We have witnessed the murder of Martin Luther King. We have witnessed the exile of Marcus Garvey. We have witnessed the murder of Fred Hampton. We have witnessed the murder of Huey P. Newton. And now the conditions in America is an almost post-apocalyptic condition of when everybody who has ever stood up has been murdered. And now the same government has now put the same order on Ibrahim Traore. When General Langley got on TV and said Ibrahim Traore is a danger to the people of Burkina Faso and we need to go over there and save the people of Burkina Faso from Ibrahim Traore. That is a kill order. That is the same message that they put out on Muammar Gaddafi.
They don't respect you. So have some self-respect and stop respecting them. No white person is superior to you. No European is superior to you. We are equal. Yes, black people. We are equal. All humans are equal. No human being is superior to you. And don't allow any white person to make you feel they are superior. If you know true history, you will see that we taught them everything. Without black people, there will be no maths. Without black people, there will be no music. Without black people, there will be no surgery. Everything they know, they learn from us. And they took slaves like Sarah Batsman. They tore her apart, took her body, and they analyzed it. They used her to experiment on. They used African cells to develop things like cancer treatments. They use us all the time. So without us, what is Europe? Ask yourself. If they use, even our bodies are used to experiment with their medicines. They don't respect.
What motivated me to do the tattoo is that Ibrahim Traore is a long-waiting Messiah that I've been waiting for. And this is at my lifetime, and I want to make it initial to my body. Even if I die and resonate to another generation, the mark is still going to be there. Yeah.
So, he is having Ibrahim Traore's tattoo on his chest. Yeah. That's what he has done.
Bakola to Africa and to the imperialists and the West. Finally, we appreciate America so much. We appreciate Donald Trump for so much, for telling us the truth, that indeed we are worthless, that indeed we can't do it, that indeed, I quote him, and respectfully apologize to Africans that really understand who they are, for me quoting this statement made by the delusional president of America, Donald Trump, that we are shitholes. Indeed, we want to clear our shithole. You know what? Back off. Let us clean our mess. Maybe it is somebody who did the mess, but we are ready to clear the mess. Allow us to clear the mess. Stay out. But we are telling them today they should go read the history. I know it is really ringing in their minds. There are a lot of videos saying it, that Africans are where we are now because they are not ready to allow us get to where we need to get to. And they use the army. And I say, the greatest weapon of the West today is not the missiles and the bombs and the other things they use. The greatest weapon is misinformation. African youth, wise up. Let them know that eyes are watching, ears are listening, brains are processing, and we are beginning to see who we are, and we will get there. And when the time comes, the color will speak for itself. For the army of America, we will see what it will be left with when the black Africans in there, the black Americans that call themselves, will start getting out of the army and start fighting for their skin and start fighting for their last generation. The torture they went through sailing through this Mediterranean Sea, they will remember that, hey, these people are not just the people we see them to be. These people were actually our backbone that we downplayed. And today, they have realized who they are and they're going to rise up and fight. As for France, we are ready to take off the lights. And when the light goes off, you will see darkness. The darkness. Sorry? Now sit down. Ask yourself, who I am or who am I as African? Who am I? People people have lived on this land and they are gone. Today, ask yourself if you are a son of Africa. If you are no more, would you be remembered? And what would you be remembered for? You can make a lot of money. A lot of people have made a lot of money in living on this earth. They are gone and their names are not even remembered. Even in the families where they come from. And then ask yourself, Ibrahim Traore is doing his to be remembered. What are you doing to be remembered? So if your own is just taking the filming, then that
stand up with our brother, Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Gwita, and Abdul Rahman Chani. We must stand with them and make sure, like our comrade said, an eye for an eye. Boot for a boot. You see? So we can't let anything, nothing can happen to our leaders. Now, you saw what happened in Libya in 2011. So today is a new day. It's a new generation. And this new generation, we see, is standing with Traore. And we're telling the whole world that if anything happens to that man, the sky is the limit.
Africa is awake and we are awaking forever. Nobody should touch any of our leaders. Who is for Africa? If you come against any leader for Africa, we the youth will come out against you. And that is our message. We want Africa united, one passport from Africa, borderless Africa, and that is what the mission of UN. UN is seeking for borderless Africa. UN is speaking and seeking for what? One passport. One passport for Africa, so that African youth can travel freely without.
Yes, I hope you have watched all the video, and I know that you also have a message to pass, but because you did not get time to join the movement, or you did not get time to hit the streets, so all your message, you think your message has expired. The answer is no. You can drop your message. The message that you want to pass, you can drop it in the comment section, because more Africans in the diaspora on the continent will come inside the comment section and read your message, and maybe your message could be one of the most powerful message that you were willing to pass, but because you did not get time, that's the reason why you did not pass this particular message. So pass it in the comment section. And if today is your first time coming across our channel, please, I'll urge you all please to kindly subscribe to this particular channel and make sure that you turn on the notification button so that anytime you drop a video concerning Africa, the continental and diaspora, you will be the first person to see it. Thank you very much. Please share your thoughts in the comment section and like this particular video to keep the Pan-African voice alive. And don't forget to share this particular video to your fellow African. Thank you very much. We shall meet in the next episode. Watch out for the next episode, and it will be fire. It will be greater than even this one. Thank you very much. We shall meet in the next episode. Stay safe.